Puya, I read a staggering statistic this morning. The amount of data the world will generate in the next 3 days is greater than all the data created by humanity up until 2003. 3 days. Think about that. How can anyone keep up, let alone language learners? Our target isn't just moving, it's exploding.
It's overwhelming, Sahar, absolutely. But maybe we're asking the wrong question. The question isn't, how do we keep up? The real question is, how do we find our rock in this river? Because the river of information, news, slang, new tech, accents, it won't slow down, ever.
The rock. I like that. For learners, what does that rock look like? Grammar, vocabulary, or something bigger?
It's deeper than that. The rock is consistency, focus, and clarity, your anchor amidst the chaos.
Let's make this real. What habits anchor us in daily life? Mornings are critical. Puya, tell me, how do you start your day?
I try to avoid the phone first thing. Just a glass of water, stretching, a few minutes of mindfulness. It sounds small, but in a fast-moving world, these micro habits matter.
Absolutely. I used to check emails and social media immediately, but I felt scattered. Now I journal for 5 minutes. Just thoughts, no judgment. That's my rock.
It's fascinating. Micro habits build a framework, a mental anchor. Even 10 minutes of deliberate action can make your entire day feel manageable.
And learners can apply this to English listening. 10 minutes listening to a podcast every morning is more powerful than an hour once a week.
Energy is key. What we consume affects not only the body but also the mind. Breakfast isn't just fuel, it's cognitive preparation.
Exactly. I make it a habit to include proteins, fruits, and some hydration. When I skip breakfast, focus and retention drop immediately.
And caffeine. Moderation matters. Too much coffee creates anxiety. Too little leaves us lethargic. A balanced approach works best for learning.
This applies to English learning too. Balanced input, not too overwhelming, not too little, but just enough to create a steady flow of comprehension.
Technology is both a blessing and a curse.
Yes, our devices can become distractions rather than tools. Notifications fragment attention, endless scrolling pulls learners away from meaningful engagement.
We need to consciously control our environment. For instance, AI audio lessons, narrated podcasts, or reading apps without notifications.
It's about intentional use. Even in a sea of infinite data, learners can find a focused stream, their rock in the river.
Let's anchor this into our core topic, English listening.
We often think that learning English means memorizing words or studying grammar endlessly. That's a myth.
Real fluency comes from experience, immersion, and consistency. Listening daily, even if you don't understand every word, trains your brain to think in English.
Exactly. It's like acclimating to a new climate. You don't notice the change day by day, but over weeks, your comprehension improves naturally. So, even if the global river of information is overwhelming, learners can anchor themselves through daily listening practice.
Workplaces and studies are noisy. Deadlines, meetings, distractions. Your mind needs a mental rock.
Which can be a simple habit, like 10 minutes of English audio, journaling, or even focused breathing.
The concept is depth over speed. Trying to consume everything is futile. Focused, deliberate engagement beats endless exposure.
Exactly. This applies to language learning, life decisions, even career growth.
Evenings are crucial. Reflection anchors the day.
Review your wins, your struggles, your learnings. Incorporate micro habits into the next day.
Before sleep, I listen to calm English audio, not for memorization, just exposure. It sets the subconscious in motion.
And that's the beauty. Learning becomes a lifestyle, not a chore. The rock isn't just one thing. It's your rhythm, your consistency, your focus. Let's circle back. The river is overwhelming. The rock is your anchor. But what if the river shifts, moves faster, or new obstacles appear?
Then you adjust, but don't abandon the rock. The rock is your process, not the content.
So learners shouldn't chase every new word, idiom, or trend. They anchor in consistent listening, reflection, and integration.
Exactly. Quality over quantity, depth over speed. That's the real skill.
Thank you for joining us today on Boost English.
We hope you found your rock, or at least a hint of it.
Consistency, focus, clarity. Anchor yourself in these.
And keep listening, thinking, and growing. Your river may move fast, but your rock is steady.
Subscribe to Boost English, and remember, small, deliberate steps every day are how mastery happens.
See you in the next episode.